Welcome. This is Fayetteville Project Healing Waters. Continuing on with our rod build, and today we're doing the wraps. The contraption that we're using is a we're gonna be moving this camera around just so everybody can get the angle and everything. There's David. This is a rod building station that David created 15 years ago.
Probably at least 15 years ago. Probably longer than that even.
But it's an advanced version of the CRB kits that we use for our participants. You can see that he's got several different thread that he can tie into it.
Yep.
So what we're doing is we're going to show you how to initially, and excuse the shaky camera, but I'm going to be moving it around to where you can get where we can get in close so you can see exactly what we're doing to secure these wraps. So essentially what he's done is he's threaded this through. It's almost like the CRB kit that we issue out to our participants, but like I said, it's a lot more advanced. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to hand it off to David, and I'm going to be doing the filming, and we're going to go forward.
Okay. All right. The way I like to start on my hand wrapper and on my lathe, because they both come over the back like this. Okay. I'll, in this case, we're doing it probably about 1/4 inch-ish from the end of the guide foot. I wrap it around. The first wrap you want basically in line with the line coming off of your tension rod. And then I'm just putting a few more wraps around it. And this is the hand wrapper, so once I get over here, I grab a piece of tape. Excuse my hand in the way. And put a piece of tape on and hold it in place.
Okay, let me stop you there real quick. What he's done, you can see here, and I'm just explaining this again because his hand was in the way a little bit, but he's looped it around and he's put a close wrap here, and then he's doing spacing wraps up here, and then he's securing it with the tape. All
right. Now to lock this in place, you want to pull this thread over the first wrap and just keep wrapping, and make sure you overlap what's there, because you're going to be pulling this piece back into place when we're done locking it in place, that is. All right, just 3 or 4, 5 wraps, whatever it is. Take your burnishing tool, and I use my thumbnail as well, and just help tighten everything up. Now try not to overlap your flat wraps. Okay, let me pull the tape off. Pull all this off. Excuse me, trying not to put my hand in the way too much. All right, the tag end here, I like to pull it to the side. That way when you're holding the rod, you can't see the tag end area. And if you're looking at the guides, you can't see it either. Okay. And once you got it locked in, it'll stay in place. But you take your razor and you go perpendicular to the blank and just cut the thread.
Yep. And what you don't want to do with the razor, we're not taking the razor and sawing.
No.
He's just taking it and rolling it lightly to cut that thread.
Yeah, you don't want to cut the blank. The only thing you're doing is cutting thread.
Now with this particular wrap, we're going to do 2 different colored threads, and we're going to be adding black, and that's going to be the inlay.
As an inlay, yep.
And it's just going to be 3 or 4 wraps mixed with the blue, and then we're going to cut the black out.
Let's see, keep going.
And you can see how he's just putting the thread right next to each other.
Now, I'm also, if you see the angle of the thread here, I'm keeping an angle trying to keep my blank moved where the angle of the thread pushes against what I'm wrapped already. That way it helps keep it closer together. Now you can come back and burnish your thread, but it helps reduce gaps and lets you keep track of, make sure you're not overlapping anything you've already laid down.
Yeah, or getting too big of a space.
Right. All right, let me grab some. Now, because we're going to put an inlay in it, I'm going to measure this just so I can get an idea of what I need. Let's see. So the center of my inlay should be somewhere around 7.5 to 8.5. There's my black. Misplaced my black for a second.
And these tools, they sell a starter kit,
Thread kit,
and
or
I'll
tool
have
kit,
that.
whatever.
I'll have that in the comment section. So essentially, what he's doing now is he's just putting in the black for the inlay.
Yep.
And securing it down here with the tape twice.
That's just to keep it from wrapping up around in here.
And so essentially what we're doing is we put the thread in here, and now we're gonna wrap over it to secure it. And forgive him, it's been a long time since he's used this thing.
It's been a little while. I used it, oh, I'm starting to overlap.
You can see how it's overlapping there?
Yep. When that happens, back off. Now I'm able to move my blank in this one pretty easily to try and prevent that. But if you need to, just maneuver the thread.
And it's making its way up the foot. And let's stop it right there real quick.
Okay.
On all of our guide feet, we had to file them down to make sure that they would fit flush on the blank. If you don't, then you're going to be creating a big, kind of like a dam to try to get up that, and then your results will not be what you want.
Yeah, it could leave a gap.
Yeah.
In your thread. So.
But you see how easily the thread climbed the guide foot.
All right, let me burnish this a little bit.
And this tool does a couple different things. Right now he's using it to
I'm just using the edge of it.
Yeah, to make sure the spaces are
push the thread
closed.
together.
Yeah.
All right, now let me see.
And right now he's just measuring where we're going to throw in the black thread.
Yeah, that should be about right. That'll be close at least, if not exact. But let's hope that it's more exact.
It'll be fine.
All right, basically I rolled it back a little bit and tucked the black under the blue. And now I'm rolling them side by side on here. And I can't hardly see this. Now I've got a pretty good tension rod on this, so I can roll it back a couple of wraps without unrolling it. Yeah, it's kind of gapped right now, but I'll fix that with the burnishing tool here shortly.
Once we get the couple wraps in it.
Yep. All right, 3 is probably enough. Now this, I'll just push to the side here in a second. And roll some blue over it.
Yeah.
Help lock it down.
So what we've done is we've added the black wraps with the blue. And so now he's taken some other wraps to secure it, so it won't won't unravel.
All right, we'll pull the black back a little bit. Now these are probably not the best colors for filming, but all right, once you get them, you know, burnished up, I'll take the black and I'll pull it back around to about where we started it, and then run it maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Personal choice on how much you want to wrap over it to lock it in. Probably do a little more just to show it better. Yeah, make sure I'm not trying to. All right. There it is. And once you get to the point that you like, just grab your blade again. You might have to hit it a couple times, but we'll come back and take care of this one later. I'm at the point now I can take this off.
And I believe we demonstrated how we place the guides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just using the masking tape to secure the guides.
On this one, yeah.
Yeah. And I think we used a couple for
some of them were
guide
tape.
1, 2, and 3, and then the rest are dental
bands.
Dental bands.
All right, now we're getting to the point to where I'm gonna put in my thread pull.
Yep. And let's show this thing.
I make mine out of a white braided fishing line.
Yep, and this is essentially a saltwater.
It just gives me something to pull.
Yeah. So like a saltwater bead for like.
I used them for catfishing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see them a lot on a bunch of high-low rigs or Carolina rigs. And essentially what you're doing is you're wrapping that the pull into under your thread.
Yep. Because you need to pull the thread under what you're wrapped already, because that helps lock everything into place.
And we wanted to demonstrate this particular guide to the class because this is the tool you'll be using.
Yeah.
Not this exact tool, but essentially almost the same thing.
Similar in any way.
Mm-hmm. And if you didn't want to use an inlay or a different color, you could have just gone straight blue.
Yep, just single color is the easiest way to do it. Doing inlays and guide trim bands, yeah, see I had rolled over a little bit. But doing inlays and trim bands takes some practice. So.
And for your first rod, I would recommend
just single
just
color.
a single color. It'll make life a little easier for you.
Yep. All right. And if you see me sticking the tool in here, I'm just grabbing the thread and pushing it against itself, removing any gaps that might be in it. And this is almost to the point to where it's done. One, maybe two. Yeah, one more wrap. All right. Now at this point, you know, untape this.
Okay, before we go on there, where are we stopping the thread on the guide? Now this is a stripping guide for this particular rod. So we are bringing the wraps all the way,
just right up to all the way to up the foot.
Right up to the foot.
All the way up the foot.
Yep.
So,
okay.
All right. Now grab your snips. Cut your thread.
And we'll demonstrate this after you get it wrapped in.
Where is that? There you go. Okay. All right. Now, don't lose tension on this. Now I'll pull it. And to this day, I still can't remember where I saw this, but you pull it right to here, and you can let go because it'll stay. And then I take my snips, cut it right there, and I'll pull it through, and it's done.
It's done. And some videos you see them pulling it all the way through. That's not necessary.
Yeah. Now if you're really careful with your inlay thread, you can pull it back and try to tuck it under here, but it's really easy to pull out. Now using, like we have it here, let me grab my little pick tool. Got a different tool. Pull the thread. You can separate the thread a little bit. That way you can get your blade in here. And cut the black.
Then why'd you create that space?
So I don't cut the blue. And there you go. And you can go over it with your burnishing tool.
Smooth it out.
Yep. Now if you've got any high spots or whatever, you'll take care of that on your first piece or your first layer of thread finish, because you'll trim those off for that.
Okay.
There you go.
So to come back to this, I want to demonstrate this one more time without the thread wraps. And what he did is he wrapped this, what, 4 or 5 times?
No, a lot more.
Okay, a lot more times.
I put it in about here.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, and finished off the wrap with it.
And so what he did is once he finished his wraps, he put his thumb there to secure the blue thread. Because if you pull your finger off, all it's going to do is just unwind.
Yep.
So he used his finger there, and then he wrapped it. He took it and put it
through
the
thread pull.
Through the thread pull. While securing that, he pulled it right here to the edge and cut the thread.
Yeah, I'll show that again on another guide.
Yep.
As well. But
so essentially, this guide is done on this.
This one's done.
Rod. Yep.
It's ready for now. You have to clean off your mark.
Yep.
Okay, which I have.
Guess what we use for that?
Isopropyl alcohol, 91%. I'm trying not to hit your guide with it because you could transfer the permanent ink, which the thread finish might.
I don't think you're
dissolve.
getting that out. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so what we are going to continue on the. We doing it on this, or are we going to take it to the power wrapper?
We'll do it on the power wrapper.
Yeah. And so bear with us. We'll see you in a couple seconds while we get ready.